What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. My name's Albert Lopez. Thank you for clicking in. Let's just get started with today's title. Today, we're going to be talking about something that I learned a while back ago, and I'm actually going through it right now, which is why I thought, let's go. You know how we pick the topics. It's some stuff that's just happening on the daily, on the now. And I was stuck for a couple of days not making the next video that I wanted to make. And what happens, well, let's get started with the title first. The title is Volume Before Perfection. Nothing new. It's existed for a while. I learned it. Most, if not all of the stuff that comes out here, it's either something that I learned and is just regurgitating, or I've learned it and I tweaked it and I adjusted it to kind of fit me, and then I share it that way to see if there's somebody out there that it may kind of match with the way they think, the way they vibrate, and it just kind of fits with them. This one, I did the same thing. There's volume before perfection. On top of that, there's also, once you hit a certain level of a momentum, you'll start doing things and you'll see that you're getting a good response. You see that it's feeling good, that it's feeling right, and you do it more because if it feels good, do it more, and you're doing it more and you do it more. But you notice that every time that you do it, you want to make it a little better, and you want to make it a little better and a little better and improve it and adjust this and adjust that. And then it gets to the point where either you with your knowledge and your ability and maybe the tools that you have around you or your budget or you're limited to going a little better, or maybe you just have creative block. Just something happens in life, just regular life, day-to-day life, family, friends, other work you're responsible for. It gets in the way, and that creativity or that consistent improvement kind of stops. And instead of keeping going with what you got, where you were at, where you already made some advancement, quite a bit of advancement, because you created momentum and you were going and going and going and growing, you'll notice that sometimes when one of those things snags you and holds you back, you shouldn't stop. Even if you're going and you're climbing and then you stop and you're doing this, it's better to do this than to stop and just go and fall off. And if you catch yourself quick enough, it's like, I haven't moved forward. Even if forward is this way, obviously you want to keep on going up, but if forward is this way, it's better than this way. Best is here. But if you can't go this way because something happened, it's better to go this way and then later on start picking it up than going here and losing all the momentum that you gained from here to here. I don't know if this makes sense on the screen. I hope so, because it does here on the little view thing that I'm watching. But be careful with getting snagged when you feel that you're not making improvements, when you're not perfecting it a little bit more every day, when you're not tweaking it a little bit more every day. What you could get discouraged and stop. Like, And it won't be with me anyways. It won't be like, I'm declaring a stop and I'm stopping right now. No, it'll just be, I'm going to adjust this a little bit more. I'm going to try this a little bit more. Let me go see if I can grab these things and apply it. Let me go get that app. Let me go get that plugin. Let me go get that light. Let me go get that cable, that lens, that just whatever it is that you're doing. Let me go get that new weight, that new machine. I'll wait till then. And then something happens, or it's not available, or you're having troubles learning it, or it's not compatible with whatever you're working with already. What could happen is, like I said, you'll stop this way. What you want to do is consistently keep getting better at what you're doing, keep improving. That's no doubt. Constant, never-ending improvement. You always want to keep improving. But if for some reason or another, these little improvements are maybe easy for you to do, but you'll get to a point where an improvement, like, okay, that's a little bit of a chunky one. That's going to take a little bit. Don't stop producing. Don't stop doing that thing that you're doing. Keep on doing it and keep on chiseling away at trying to get over that hump that you're trying to do, that new improvement that you're trying to do, without stopping the original plan of producing, of doing. If you can't see that, like, man, I can't get this within a couple of hours, okay, then that turns into like a side project to install this new widget, this new gadget, and keep on doing what you're doing, keep on producing what you're doing while you're trying to learn it. Don't stop the progress to learn this thing that you're going to implement into your daily progress. Keep on doing your daily progress. Then on the side, work on that thing that you're trying to learn. Once you fix it, once you get it, I shouldn't say fix it, I should say once you get it, once you figured it out, once it's working for you, then you bring it into the machine, into the clockwork, into the day-to-day activity or what it is that you're doing. And then you can make that big jump of progress. What happened to me is I was creating these videos. I was doing these videos, just going and going, and then I added a little something. I learned how to adjust, some settings on the camera. Then I learned how to adjust the audio settings a little bit. Then I installed these lights right here, that kind of work. Then I turned on another light over here. Then I'm adjusting this light. Then I just changed some lights, just the regular white lights that you see, well, that you don't see, you probably see reflecting off me. And that's where I was having a little trouble. The light change caused me to focus so much on the lights that I stopped making videos for close to 10. I think today is the 10th day. I'm scared to look, but I'm hoping it isn't. And it wasn't supposed to be that long. It was supposed to be much less of a gap between YouTube videos. But I got so focused, and every time I would try, and something was not looking better than it was. It was actually looking a step back, or it was looking the same. And I was beating myself up saying, oh, man, I'm gonna keep on going and fix these lights till I get them right before I can do the next video. And a day went by, another day went by. Then these last 2 days, I was ready to shoot. I was ready to come in here and do a video. But what happened? Life happened. I had to do something over here with my family. I had to do over here something with my other family. I had to do something over here with my dog, with she's family, with something else. I had to do something with something, which then it got to cut off time and I couldn't get it. And that's just life. Like I said, sometimes life will happen. Had I not stopped producing and still making these videos like I enjoy doing and still working on the lighting throughout the day, I wouldn't have had that gap. Maybe the lighting would have been horrible. Maybe it just would have looked totally dark and it wouldn't work. But I still would have had a video going up. I wouldn't have lost momentum. Maybe I would have learned something about shooting in low light. Maybe I would have learned something about using windows and backlights and all that good stuff. Maybe. I won't know. I won't know because I stopped to fix the lighting and focus on the lighting, and then I lost momentum. And you do lose momentum. Believe it or not, I do feel a little rough right now getting on here and doing these videos because I did take about 10 days off when I was consistently shooting. Once you've been doing this for a long, long time, I'm sure it's not a difference. But when you just start and create good momentum, and then you take like a 10, 14 day break, if you will, you'll lose some of that smoothness, some of that progress that you made when you were going consistent. So make sure, this kind of matches up with the video that I did a while back ago that said don't stop doing the thing that got you to do what you wanted or to get what you wanted. So if you started momentum, like in my case, I was doing videos every other day. We'll just say every other day. And I realized that I wanted to improve my lighting. Okay, why did I want to improve my lighting? Because I was doing videos daily, and I noticed that I can make some adjustments, or at least get rid of some of the clutter that I had here with all the other lights that I had. I got rid of 3 different lights and just brought in 1, 2, whatever. But I wouldn't have figured that out if I wasn't doing videos every other day. So then I bring in this light setup that I'm trying to adjust and trying to get familiar with and know how it works and make it look decent, and I stopped shooting videos. I stopped doing the thing that got me to where I wanted to get or what I wanted to do. So that video that I did a little bit ago that said don't stop doing that thing, this is it right here. I stopped doing that thing and I lost the momentum. So remember, it's always volume before perfection. And as you're getting momentum and you're moving forward and you want to grow and make it better each time, and you get to that point that gets a little chunky, that you got to put a little bit of effort in getting over that fence to keep on going, don't lose your momentum. Don't stop doing the original project that you have momentum in order to learn this new thing that maybe you weren't expecting it to cause so much trouble. It's supposed to just be plug it in, put it on, let's go. But it's taking a little bit of time. Don't lose focus on the plan of staying consistent with the original meat of the project. Just wanted to come in and share that. I hope it made sense. It did as it happened to me, and it did as I'm spitting it here. But, if it doesn't, and you got a question, let me know. I'll clear it up a little bit. But I just wanted to come in here and let you know exactly what happened with me in losing some of my momentum, losing some of my stride by doing something that's supposed to improve my stride. That's going to do it for today's video. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. Some links in the description. There's a comment area, that I'm sure you can leave a comment if you like. Other than that, that's going to do it for me. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you stayed to the end of the video, I appreciate it for sure. Thanks again, and I will see you in the next video. I'm gone.